Okay, well, I have a new story tonight, and it is called Ernie's Little Lie. This is Ernie right here, and this is his paintbrush. See his paintbrush right there and his paper? So the name of the story is Ernie's Little Lie. I'm going to tell you who Ernie is. So, see these guys right here? Whoopsie. This guy is Bert. See him? This guy is Cookie Monster. This guy is Big Bird. And this guy is the guy we're going to read about. And his name is Ernie. And they're all friends. And this is kind of their town right here. See, they all live right here. Bert's going to sit in the sofa. Cookie Monster's going to sit there. There's Ernie. Here's the door to the store, to Mr. Hooper's store. You go in that store right there. So this is kind of their place. And today I'm going to read you a story about Ernie, our friend Ernie, okay? Here's the book. Here's everybody. Can you see them? There's Cookie Monster, Bert, Ernie. This is Harry. This is Grover, Sherlock. This is the Count. This is, I think that's Betty Lou or Prairie Dawn. This is Big Bird, and this is Oscar the Grouch. And I don't know that little bird's name up there. So those are the people who live in that neighborhood. Okay? Ernie's Little Lie. You can see Bert and Ernie walking down the street together. One day, Ernie and Bert were walking by Mr. Hooper's store. Suddenly, Ernie stopped. "Look at that," he said. Ernie pressed his nose to the store window. Inside was a beautiful box of paints. See the new paints? It had lots of colors, even gold and silver. "Oh, gee," said Ernie. "I wish I had that box of paints." "Maybe you can have it," said his buddy Bert. "Mr. Hooper is having a contest. The painter of the best picture wins that box of paints." Ernie was so happy, he started to run home. "Wow," he said, "I'm going to paint a picture right now." He wanted to win the prize. He wanted to win those paints. Ernie got out his old paint set. See his old paint set right here? And then he got some paper. See, it's folded under his arm. He was ready to start painting. But then, ding dong, the doorbell rang. "Oh, I have a letter for you, Ernie," said the mailman. "Thank you," said Ernie. Then he said goodbye to the mailman and he opened his letter. The letter was from his cousin and it said, "Dear Ernie, I painted a picture for you. I hope you like it. Love, your cousin Fred." It was a picture of a tiger. It was a great picture. "Wow," said Ernie. "It is so much better than any of my pictures." And then Ernie got an idea. "What if I told Mr. Hooper that I painted the tiger? Then I would be sure to win the contest," said Ernie. Ernie's heart beat faster. He looked at the painting again. "No," he said, "I cannot lie." Good for him. Ernie hung that tiger painting up on the wall in his room. "Now I will paint my own picture for the contest," he said. He painted a picture of Rubber Ducky, and it was a good painting. Bert saw the tiger painting as soon as he came home. "Wow," said Bert, "what a great painting. You're going to win the contest for sure, old buddy." And Bert took that painting off the wall and he said, "I'll take it to Mr. Hooper for you," said Bert. "Wait, Bert," said Ernie. "There's something I have to tell you." "Tell me later," Bert said. Slam went the door. So Bert thinks that Ernie painted that picture of the tiger. Ernie looked sadly at his painting of Rubber Ducky. He rolled it up and he put it in his pocket. Then he put on his shoes and he went outside. "I need to tell Mr. Hooper the truth," he said. But before Ernie got to Mr. Hooper's store, Big Bird saw him. "Ernie," said Big Bird, "your tiger painting is great. I bet it will win the contest." "Do you really think so?" asked Ernie. "Oh, yes, I do," said Big Bird, "and so does everyone else. Don't be late for the contest." And Big Bird ran off. But Ernie just sat on the curb. "I want that paint box," he said softly, "but I don't want to lie. How did I get into this mess?" At last, Ernie went to the store. Everyone was already there, and everyone had a painting. Bert had a painting of a broom. Oscar had a painting of a garbage can. Big Bird had a good painting of a sunflower. But the best painting of all was the tiger. "All of these paintings are good," said Mr. Hooper, "but only one person can win. The first prize goes to Ernie." Mr. Hooper gave Ernie the beautiful box of paints. See him getting them? And everyone clapped and cheered. "Thank you," said Ernie sadly. Then Big Bird said, "Ernie, may I have your painting to hang by my nest?" Ernie looked at Big Bird and he burst into tears. He was crying. "I did not paint that tiger," he cried. "My cousin painted it." He took out his picture of Rubber Ducky. "This is my painting." "Ernie, so that's what you wanted to tell me," said Bert. "Yes," said Ernie. Bert put his arm around Ernie. "It's not always easy to tell the truth," said Bert, "but you did it, and I'm proud of you, old buddy." "I will mail the paint box to my cousin," Ernie said, "because he really won it." Everyone cheered. "Hooray!" "You didn't win the contest," said Bert, "but you painted the best picture ever of Rubber Ducky, and that is no lie." The end. There's everybody on Sesame Street reading their books. I hope you like that story.